Hi Clash fans, and welcome to another exciting war recap video from clash.edu, the clan that is passionate about helping its members learn to use advanced attacks in Clash of Clans and improve their ability to make 3-star attacks in clan wars. As you can see, we had a very good war with True Blood, another level 5 clan. It seems like we've been matched with level 5 clans exclusively. I think we have about 6 more wars to go for us to reach level 5. That will be nice to be able to have those max level troops in all of our clan castles. As you can see, we ended up with 21 3-stars, 2 2-stars, and 2 1-stars. We didn't quite get it done at the top. Had a few Town Hall 9s that gave us trouble, but pretty much everything else on the board was 3-starred. In this video, I want to showcase for you 2 Town Hall 8 attacks and 2 Town Hall 9 attacks that I think were just really beautifully done. Let's start down at the bottom with number 10. Now this was a beautiful 3-star attack by Foski. He's one of our max Town Hall 8s. And you're going to see what he likes to call his Ho-Wiz attack, which is hogs and wizards. I'll just kind of walk through it, and you can see how he engineered this 3-star victory against, you know, a decent Town Hall 10 base. So he's going to start by dropping a hog in there to lure the clan castle. It's got a witch, a couple of wizards, and some archers in that clan castle. Sent a second hog just to make sure that he got everything out. Now at the bottom here, he's going to drop a wizard and probably a CC, I think, maybe with some witches in it to try and kill this clan castle. Now one thing I would have changed is I would have taken a couple of barbarians just to further direct those troops. You can see that those archers actually did hit a couple of the witches a couple of times before the skeletons were out there, so having a few more is really nice. And then he just drops a whole line of wizards. I think there's maybe 10 or 12 wizards there to take care of the rest, and then he begins his hog attack. So he's going to drop about half of his hogs down there at the bottom, let them run around the base a little bit. Few of them lost to spring traps there. Accidentally dropped that heal spell there. That was not intentional. We talked about that after the raid. He meant to have a second heal spell for somewhere in the middle of the base, but it turned out not to matter in this raid, that he basically blew a heal spell. Got some more, all the wizards and witches are just walking around, cleaning around the outside of that base. The hogs are still going in the middle of the base. 2 more hogs out there. Smart to take care of the splash damage there. The biggest threat to his remaining witches and wizards is going to be that splash damage. So getting his king in there to take out king and a few hogs to take out the rest of the splash damage just makes that this is going to be an easy 3-star, even though his hogs didn't quite survive as many as he would have liked to because of that mistaken tap and loss of that extra heal spell. So this ended up, you know, even with the little mistake with the heal spell, this ended up being a pretty solid 3-star victory. It's pretty much all over here. He's got to kill the queen there, the king. That's not going to take a whole lot longer. I'm going to just fast forward through the end of the raid so you can see how this goes. Really nice 3-star victory by Foski on this base. Let's go back. I want to show you an interesting one of my attacks on a Town Hall 8 with my Town Hall 8. Now this one was a Valk attack, actually. I'm starting to appreciate Valkyries a little bit more. So I want to just show you how this attack worked. I'm going to start here by dropping 2 golems. This is kind of a Go Weeva attack. Followed by wizards. And the thing with Valkyries is you really need a wide funnel to deal with Valkyries. So I'm just planning on the Valks and the wizards taking care of the clan castle. I didn't bother luring. Those Valkyries under heal are going to have no problems taking care of the clan castle. The Wiz are nicely filtered right into the center there. And so now these Valkyries and Wiz are just going to kind of run around the base clearing stuff up. I've got some wall breakers to let them into various compartments as needed. Now the Valks are right in the core. We've got those 3 level 8 level 5, 6 Teslas. and the Valks with some rage are just going to make quick work of the center of that base, and that's the most damage per second that you're going to have on this base is going to be right there in the core. So once the core is out, it's just a matter of cleanup with the remaining Valkyries. I did have 4 max Valkyries in my clan castle as well, so those are helping. I think at this point the level 2 Valkyries have died, but the level 4s are still going around and cleaning up. You can see my golems, and I still have a golemite that are still tanking for these wizards and king. A couple of wizards just died in a giant bomb there, but those level 4 Valkyries really just do a lot of damage, chewing through with their splash damage, chewing through multiple targets at the same time. Looks like the only defense left on the board is that wizard, and the Valks are going to go in and take care of him pretty quickly. Couple of swipes there with the help of a wizard. That wizard tower is down, and this base is pretty much destroyed with Go Weeva attack. So that one was a lot of fun. We'll watch it all the way to the end. There we go. Now I want to show you a couple of Town Hall 9 attacks that worked out really well. We'll start with ENPT's attack on base 5. This was pretty well spec'd out Town Hall 9. It's obviously not a max Town Hall 9, but he still has all level 6 air defenses. He's got level 2 X-bows, level 10 Queen, and level 11 King. So pretty good hog attack here. I just want to show you how he did this. Now remember, with any hog attack, 2 things you must do before you start: kill the clan castle, kill the queen. If either of those are still alive when you start your hog attack, they are just going to destroy your hogs far too quickly. So you can see here he's using a shattered approach, which means he's got 2 golems, and those golems are going to tank for some wizards and his heroes, get in there, help him kill the clan castle, and ultimately get to the queen and kill her. He uses lightning to take care of the rest of the clan castle, and then as his king tanks, his queen goes ahead and takes care of the queen. And then he starts a surgical hog attack. So that means that he's dropping a couple giants to tank for him, and then just small groups of hogs to go in and take out these defenses. So when some of them die because of bombs, you're not losing a whole group of hogs, you're just losing a few. And then a really nice placement of heal spells in the bottom and around the base to just protect those hogs as they go through, clean up. They're now in the core. All that's left are a couple of Teslas and an X-bow. And this is really a nice surgical hog raid by ENPT. Now it's all just clean up. Now that the king is dead, there's nothing left on this base that's going to hurt him. I'm going to go and fast forward so you can see the cleanup. Really nice surgical hog attack by ENPT on base number 5 from True Blood. I'm going to show you one more hog attack. This was not a surgical hog attack, but still was a beautiful example of what you can do with properly placed and healed hogs on a base. So again, this is another Town Hall 9, fairly early Town Hall 9, still level 6 air defenses, 1 level 1, 1 level 2 X-bow, and level 6 wizard towers. So not an easy base necessarily, but let's take a look at how Sheldon engineers 3-star victory on this particular base. So the first thing he's going to do is drop a couple of loons at the bottom. Those have 2 purposes. 1, they're going to lure the clan castle. 2, they're going to take out that particular defense up there. And then he drops some hogs at the top to do the same thing. Again, those actually get in all the way and take out a couple of the giant bombs there. So looking at this base, there are only a couple of places where those giant bombs can be. So dropping those hogs, getting them to take out that archer tower and get 2 double giant bombs was a really good trade. So now he's got a standard kill squad at the bottom, queen, couple of witches, some wizards, and he's actually going to start his kill squad going in from the side here. He's got to get that queen before he starts the hogs, because the queen can kill your hogs through heal, and so she will very easily destroy any chances of a successful raid. There goes the king. He's going to take a few swipes at this elixir storage, and then he's going to jump the wall. There he is. He's aggroed onto the queen, going to go right in, kill her with a couple of swipes of his mighty sword. Going to use that ability to make sure that she's finished off. And then he gets, because of that jump spell, gets his witch in there. He's taken out one of the 2 bombs down there at the bottom, and that is really going to make it a pretty easy raid for these hogs. There's no more double giant bombs. All he has to do is kind of predict the pathing of the hogs and make sure that he keeps them in heal as much as possible so they keep moving around the base and destroying all the defenses. Really nice raid by Sheldon. Loses a few to a spring trap there, but he still has, the hogs are going to be standing in heal for most of the rest of this raid. I'm just going to fast forward as he starts dropping archers and wizards around the outside to clean up the trash buildings. Really nice raid by Sheldon. Kind of shows the power of what you can do with hogs at Town Hall 9. So this was a pretty good war for us at clash.edu. It looks closer than it actually was. We really performed really well in the Town Hall 8s and below. 3-starred all of those, 3-starred all the lower Town Hall 9s, just had a couple at the top. And actually I think we had released a few people for looting, and so we didn't take more shots on some of these bases that we probably could have 3-starred if we had wanted to, but we took a lot of shots on one to get that good loot up there. So once again, this has been a war recap from clash.edu, the clan that is passionate about helping its members learn to improve their ability to make 3-star attacks in clan wars by using advanced attack strategies. If you are interested in joining clash.edu, information and our recruitment thread is linked below the video.